Broadcasting live from SOAHR 2023 at the Gas South District Convention Center in Duluth, Georgia, it's time for North Fulton Business Radio. Brought to you by Oberman Law Firm, helping you navigate the complexity of workplace issues. Now, here's your host.
And hello, everyone. John Ray speaking to you live from the Gas South District Convention Center. We're at SOAHR 2023. This is our second year to be involved with SOAHR, and we are delighted because this year it's bigger and better than ever, and I think that's true about our guest. Adam Bowling is with us, and he is with Brown & Brown. Adam, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, it's great to have you. Let's give everyone an introduction to Brown & Brown. How are you serving folks out there?
So Brown & Brown is an international insurance brokerage firm or full-service firm. We have a core office here in Atlanta that services property and casualty, personal lines, and group health benefits, which is my area of focus. Okay.
Something tells me group health is why you're here, right?
Group health is?
Yep.
Yeah. A lot of people are telling us in conversation that, the feedback they're getting is the market is trending up, right? And the way we look at it is, we want to help groups control costs, not just manage.
Yep.
And so it doesn't have to be, right, that the market's trending. So we take a little bit different approach to consulting around group health.
And it really is consultation, right? I mean, it's a complex issue, and it's not just about the lowest price, or it's not just about the roster of benefits per se, right? It's about the whole shebang, and that's really how you help, right?
Yeah, and it's a lot of time it's employees' perception of the benefits, right?
Right.
There's the concern over whether or not they're equitable right across the board, and it could be too that an employer just hasn't simply asked their workforce what they find value in, and if you're not doing surveys, a vendor partner can help assess that.
That's interesting. What are some of the, and I know every employer is different, but what's some of the feedback that you're getting from employees as you survey them?
It's a variety of things. health and dental lines of coverage are probably going to be your two primary concerns, right? Those are the most costly parts of your plan.
Right.
But today, it's other things. It's not just things like tuition, right? That's a big one that has been for a couple of years now, tuition reimbursement. Pet insurance comes up. It's probably lower on that list, but it's still a top 10.
Pet insurance is top 10.
In terms of market trends, I think it wavers between 10 or 11.
Really?
But one thing that's interesting, and I, probably need to do more research here as well, is lifestyle spending accounts. So the ability for somebody to provide a type of reimbursement account arrangement where an employer can fund it, and then you can use it for a variety of things, right? So not necessarily earmarked for any one area in particular, so kind of open-ended. So
yeah, that's interesting. And do you find, I guess the fact that you have to come in and do surveys say that employers, they're doing their best, but they need help in how they communicate their benefit plans to their employees, right?
Communication is big.
Yeah.
If you're a workforce that's having to rely on your people to articulate the plan offerings to their workforce, then there's a miss, right, from the communication side. You really should have a partner to help.
Yeah.
Whether that's at the enrollment or navigating and guiding on the plan throughout the year.
Yeah. Lots of folks out there that do your work. What do you think distinguishes Brown & Brown? What excites you about coming into work and working for Brown & Brown?
It's a good question. So what excites me the most is, I would just say, the amount of opportunity out there. We are, like I said, a leading firm in the market, and where we differentiate, I would say, is we have the ability to lean into resources, right? So while we are decentralized in the sense that my local office operates, for full service, we have the resources of an international firm to back us up.
Yeah, that's fantastic. So, talk about your involvement with Sherman Atlanta and SOAHR 2023. Why is being here so important to you?
So this is my second SOAHR event.
Okay.
I was at SOAHR 22 last year under my previous employer, but have stayed in the HR field, and this is my first dive into employer benefits. And I think Brown & Brown's first time attending
Really?
SOAHR.
Okay.
So I'm happy to be here. I've got 2 other producers with me here, Jack Bradley, and he's going to be moderating some sessions, and then myself and my counterpart, Dan Carhart, have a booth here.
Great. Terrific. Well, it's you're doing great work, and we're excited to be able to celebrate that work and shine a light on the work you do. So, yeah, let's give everyone a directions to where they can find you, because that's really the most important question at this point.
Yeah. So Brown & Brown is at booth 506. You will look for the cheetah. You can't miss it. It's quite striking.
Yeah.
I have one in my office, and I find myself often just kind of gazing at him. So it's symbol of our vision, and has been since the 80s. So
yeah,
for the big cheetah. Yeah,
that's terrific. And for those that are listening to this afterward and want to get in touch with you, how can they do that?
I mean, busy. Best way is probably going to be LinkedIn.
Okay.
Initially, but I'm fairly accessible. But I'm very active on social media, and not hard to find on LinkedIn. Adam Bowling.
Terrific. Adam Bowling, Brown & Brown on LinkedIn. Adam Bowling, it's a pleasure to be with you. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you, John.
Yeah, absolutely. And folks, just a quick reminder, these interviews are brought to you by Oberman Law Firm, who helps you navigate the complexities of of employees and the workplace. So for my guest, Adam Bowling, I'm John Ray. Join us again here at the Gas South District Convention Center at SOAHR 2023.
Thank you for joining us. This episode of North Fulton Business Radio is underwritten by Oberman Law Firm. Oberman Law helps local, regional, and national clients manage the sensitivities of employee relations in the workplace.